Alright guys, what's up? We're going to do another cook with me video today. And going to do another snack, or kind of like a baked good, I guess. I saw something similar to this online where they were using like chocolate chip cookies and like marshmallow and kind of doing like a s'mores deal. But I put my own little twist on it. It's even easier and they are delicious. As I say with everything, that's one of our favorites, but definitely is. So, 3 ingredients: chocolate chip cookies, chocolate bars, of course Hershey's, can't go wrong with it, and the bigger marshmallows, not the mini ones, but the big ones. So what we are essentially doing, normally we make it with just 1 pack and then you get 12 of them, so that's probably what I'm going to do today. We are essentially making just a s'mores like this, but instead of the graham cracker, we are replacing the graham cracker with a chocolate chip cookie. Super fattening, super unhealthy. I know. If you're here for healthy stuff, you're at the wrong channel. So, essentially I bought 2 packs of cookies because they were on sale, but so obviously you use 2 cookies per 1 s'more. So if you get a pack that makes 24, you're gonna have 12. You know, if you get a pack that's got 40, you're gonna have 20. You know, if you get a pack that's got 10, you're gonna have 5. So, you know, go by the size. Think about that when you're making them. Of course, when you're eating 2 of these with a marshmallow and chocolate, you're not gonna want as many. You know, normally me and her might eat, you know, I don't know, I eat a lot more. But normally I might eat like 4 or 5 of these cookies, but you know, with this being this, I'll only eat like 1 or 2 because it's a lot of stuff. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna make your cookies. It's that simple. So I'm gonna put one of these away. I'm just gonna make 1. Get your cookie sheet, put your cookies on it. Pretty simple, right? So with these ones, of course, follow your normal directions. These ones preheat oven to 350. It's already done. Now, of course, you can get much better cookie dough. This is just we're balling on a budget here. This is just the generic Kroger stuff. But these are really good, though, when they're done right. So, I actually found out it's easier to cut them like this than to try to break them apart, because they never break apart the way they're supposed to. So cut them like that, and then you're basically just following the lines. I mean, that's all. Try to get them like all as close to the same size as possible. And then you're just going to put them on your cookie sheet. So however they fit. Probably going to have to do 4 in a row. And these are small cookies, so don't worry about, you know, leaving a ton of space in between. And that should be good. But that's that. So that's step 1. Probably the most tedious step in my opinion. So with these ones, with these Kroger brand, it says place pre-portioned dough about 2 inches apart on ungreased cookie sheet. If you have these out for a while, that's another thing. This dough is supposed to be refrigerated until you're literally putting it in the oven. So like if you set this on the counter for 20 minutes, throw it back in the fridge, cool it back down. Bake cookies 11 to 12 minutes or until edges are golden brown. Cool slightly about 2 minutes and loosen with spatula. So as usual, our oven cooks a little bit quicker, and no, it's not a convection oven. I don't know why it cooks quicker, but anything we go by the normal time, it always burns. So 11 to 12 minutes. I am gonna go with 9 minutes. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so while your cookies are cooking, we're gonna go ahead and get all this other stuff ready. Well, I said all this other stuff, you know, just get the next step ready. So you can use the same cookie sheet. I love using these things. I love baking in these things. Sorry. So you can use your same cookie sheet if you want. I like these because it's just kind of easier to grab and support. And they're dirt cheap and you can toss them away and whatnot, but personal preference there. But we're gonna open up our Hershey bars. Otherwise, if you do this after the cookies are out, they cool down too quick and don't really melt anything. So we definitely don't need these. I do 2 little squares per cookie, so I'll show you. Go ahead and open it up. So you see you got, you know, like 4 across, 3 down. I use 2 per cookie. So there's 1 cookie, 2 cookies, 3 cookies, 4 cookies, 5, 6. So each regular size Hershey bar will get you 6 cookies. So if we're doing 12, we just need 2 of them. Now I usually just go for whatever's on sale. You know, generic brand, they're still good. 9 times out of 10, we get the little fun size ones because they're always way cheaper. No idea why. Maybe it's a Kroger thing, maybe it's a Michigan thing, I don't know. But same thing, it doesn't matter. So just get the chocolate ready. There you go. So, with your leftovers, you got stuff for real s'mores if you want. Or another batch. Totally up to you. We just built our fireplace outside, so definitely gonna put some of these on the fire pit. So 24 cookies, that'll make 12 s'mores. So we'll do 12 marshmallows. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Always make sure you try it too. So this is everything we need right here for the next step. Got about 5 more minutes left for the cookies, and we'll be back. All right, so it's been about 9 minutes. Check them. Those are definitely not done yet. Still really poofy. I mean, they're almost done, so I'd give it another maybe minute or so. I'll check them again and pull them out here. Then we'll get to work. Alrighty, so now they got like a kind of golden brown texture to them. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out. They're golden brown color, I mean. I said texture. And you got to remember too, like, you don't want them too done because they're still cooking right now. Like, they're out of the oven, but they are still definitely cooking. Oh, now that they're out, we're going to let them sit and cool for a minute. I don't want to put it right on the counter and burn the counter or anything. These actually might be a little bit too done. You can see they're kind of darker on some of these edges, but they'll still be delicious. So I'm going to let them sit here for about 2 minutes, kind of cool down. They'll definitely flatten up, and then you're gonna get a spatula. Try to get the thinnest one possible to do the least damage, and then once they're cool, we'll be able to start the magic. Okay, so I'm gonna make it a little bit easier on myself and put them in the pan here, and that's only because this cookie sheet is so hot still. I don't want it to like actually cook the cookies more. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take a layer, take the cookies, put the bottom side up, because that's gonna be, you know, like the bottom of your sandwich or your s'more. And you're not gonna get them all in one. Now these are still really hot. Try to take like it's almost kind of like a maze, I guess, or like a game of Tetris. To take ones that fit, to actually get 9 in there. Actually, we're only going to do 8. That way we'll have room to pull them out. So now what you're going to do, you're going to take 2 pieces of your chocolate and put them on each cookie. So just like that. And you see why I do too. If you're using bigger cookies, by all means, go ahead and use 3. So now you got that on there. Now you're gonna take your marshmallow, and this is where it gets kind of tricky. You kind of might have to switch some of them around, but you want them to be flat. And your cookie, your chocolate's already gonna be starting to melt that quick. So put those on there like that. And then, so you leave it like this. And now you're going to carefully put it back in the oven that you just turned off. So carefully take them in here. Slide it in. That step I just kind of go by my judgment. Usually 3 or 4 minutes gets the marshmallows really nice and soft. Of course, you can definitely go longer. So we've got 4 more. So I'll just go ahead and get these ready right here. This is why it helps to have everything ready on the plate. You definitely don't have to do that, but you can definitely see where it makes everything a little bit quicker. Now, all these cookies are going to be your top half. All the cookies right here, those will be your top half. When we get the other ones out, I'm just going to put these in that same tray. I'll just take the other ones out and put them on a plate here. So what you're looking for is the marshmallows just kind of be golden and soft. That's definitely not it. If you want, you can turn your oven back on. Just to kind of get some heat pumping in there again, because now your chocolate's really melting, but you kind of want to speed up the marshmallow. So it's been about 3.5 minutes now. Almost should be good. Marshmallows are pretty puffy. You can kind of like lightly tap them. You just want those marshmallows really to be just kind of fluffy. So what do you do now? Just take a cookie. Put it right on top. And you're going to kind of squish it down. You're going to squish a lot of it out. These are messy. There's no way around it. Some of them come out, you know, perfectly squished and, you know, don't have anything drooping off the side. Other ones, they're messy. This is why I left one out. That way you got some wiggle room in the tray. But this, out of everything I make, sometimes Shelby will bring like some of these to work, you know, a couple of her friends or something. She'll tell them about them and they're like, oh, I gotta try them. So when I make them, I'll make some extra and she'll take them to work or something. People love these. Like nobody has ever said like, oh, that's too much chocolate or, you know, that's too much going on or something. Like these are a hit everywhere. And especially like the chocolate and the marshmallow stay soft. Like once they've melted, now you might think like, you know, s'mores are warm. You want to eat them when they're warm. These, you definitely can. You can see they're nice and gooey and they look delicious. I love these when they're actually like cooled down to room temperature because the chocolate stiffens up just a little bit. It's still soft, but it's way easier to eat, if that makes sense. You know, it's not such a mess. So that's it right there. That's the whole ordeal. There she is, guys. Let me know if in the comments. Leave a thumbs up if you like them. Let me know in the comments if you tried them. And tell me what you think. See you guys later.